Capricorns, this is going to be a reading for you for October 25th through the 27th. Thank you so much for joining me. And with this being general, just take what applies and leave the rest. Let's see what's going on. Okay, this is 7 cards. Capricorns, what's the theme? So this time frame feels like you guys are really just trying to focus on you and your responsibilities. Choose love over fear. Bottom of the deck, we have inspire others. Yeah, a lot of you just want to focus on you and just do your own thing. There may be like certain plans or moves that you want to make in the near future that require a level of focus now. Okay, what I keep hearing is like, get your head in the game. But with choose love over fear, some of you are operating out of more so a fear of certain outcomes happening. And this could be causing you to make decisions that aren't out of love, but more so out of fear or like trying to protect yourself essentially. And yeah, Spirit is asking you to choose love over fear. How long can you guys continue to make moves out of fear and not live your best life, essentially, because you don't want to, take a personal hit to the ego by, dating again or trying to start a business or starting a new career path, whatever this may be that you're fearful to do, it's time for you to do it. Because at this point, some of you guys are letting your fears kind of control you, and you never want to be in that space to where your fears literally keep you captive and stuck in a one-dimensional way of living. A lot of you also don't realize that you inspire people around you, whether that's you being a mother and you inspire your children to be like you in some way. Let's get deeper into this. The first card's going to represent the present energy, and I have the 2 of Cups. So your personal relationships, there's a microscope over them. You maybe feel like you need more personal relationships around you, like friendships or people that you can like bounce ideas off of, like-minded individuals, basically. Especially if you've been so consumed in your marriage, your relationship, to where you don't really have a personal life. A lot of you are starting to realize, dang, I wish I had more friendships in my life or more people I feel connected to. You could be trying to mend a particular relationship within your life. This could be with a family member, your child, your grandma, your mom. This could be also with the lover. I'm not going to throw that out. But this is you trying to work on your personal relationships with people. Now, when it comes to your recent past, I have the 2 of Pentacles. So in your recent past, there was this decision that you had to make in regards to something that was very unstable, something that you experienced high highs and low lows. This could be your finances where, at one moment you may have finances rolling in and things may be doing good with the business and everything's flowing. And then the other moments, it may be just dead silent with your business or something. Or this could be you being in a relationship with someone where whenever you guys are good, you guys are great. But then when you guys are bad, you guys are horrible. So there may have been a crucial decision that you were trying to make in regards to this. What is this instability about? Queen of Swords, yeah. So a lot of this instability had a lot to do with either you being on a different page with the person that you may have had a romantic interest in. So some of you, this could have been like not someone you were committed to, right? And you and them may have had different plans for where you saw this relationship going. That's why it may have seemed all over the place. Or just a lack of good communication. The communication may have been off completely, and a lack of understanding where the other individual was coming from. Also with this Queen of Swords, If this has anything to do with finances, this is you need to be strategic in how you spend your money or how you work your finances so that you don't feel like you're at high highs and low lows. Some of you may have tried to take on a second job, or were debating if you should take on a second job so that you can like have enough money to make a certain purchase or move in the near future. Now, what I see in terms of the near future, I do have the Three of Wands. So this is a huge focus on what's to come 3 months from now, 3 years from now. A lot of you are starting to analyze, like based off of where you're at now, where are you going to be in the near future? And how can you get to a point to where you're fulfilling your personal desires or getting to a point to where you're happy with your life, essentially, right? Why my Capricorn's in this Three of Wands energy? Yeah, so you guys may have been in this Three of Wands energy because you were tired of looking back at your recent past and debating on whether or not you should go back to an ex, or wondering too much on whether or not that person's going to come back around or apologize, or if you're going to like beyond love, if you're going to get like a second chance with like a certain, because this feels like, okay, it feels like with this Judgment card, some of you, like the way you're thinking about the future has a lot to do with decisions that you may have made in your recent past and how they may not correlate at all with what you want to see in the future. So for instance, like financially, you may have worked at a job where it was just paying you the bare minimum and it wasn't enough, right? And like your focus is on the long term because you're starting to realize that some of the decisions that you've been making go against what you're actually looking for long term. Okay, hopefully that made sense. Well, it did, but anyways, the outside influences though, with the Ace of Swords, this is personal clarity that may be coming from either inspiring conversations with others, someone finally telling you how they truly feel or what they've been thinking, I should say. This could be a startup in communication again. That could be influencing some of the moves that you're making. But mainly I'm seeing this as being personal clarity that may be influencing you, actually inspiring you with this Page of Wands to make certain decisions or take certain actions. Now, actions you should take during this time frame with the Five of Swords. This is making sure that you're not, what's the word? Allowing yourself to be manipulated, for one, by another individual who just plays a whole bunch of mind games, and every time they come around, it's just a shit show. Or getting into your own head and kind of self-sabotaging yourself by creating a list of excuses, essentially, for why you can't do certain things. Okay, anytime you can rebuttal with an excuse when it comes to the things that you desire, then you don't really want it at that point. And that's something you definitely want to stay away from doing. But with the Six of Swords, this is definitely allowing yourself to move to a better way of seeing things, or at least understanding that you guys are going to be moving to favorable energy. It's a matter of your mindset. Now, the challenge that may come up, I do have the Three of Swords. So this could be disappointment. You could be disappointed in a specific person, a specific outcome, or I don't know why I said Pacific. What? Specific outcome. Yeah. It's like disappointment with how something played out, and it's either eating you up if this is past disappointment, or if this is like literally within this time frame, you could be having a bit of a hard time processing the fact that something didn't work out. Why is this Three of Swords here like this? So I have the Knight of Wands in reverse. So it could have a lot to do with someone not living up to your expectations. You could have been dealing with somebody who's like really fiery, angry, inconsistent at times. They're always around for a good time, not a long time. And it's like they don't meet your expectations in the end. Anyways, when it comes to what I see for the outcome with the Five of Wands, this is confliction. You may be conflicted about someone who has multiple partners or has you in a third party situation you really don't want to be in. Hold on, there's too many cards. You could be getting into a slight argument with somebody who is like a player. I just keep getting that energy strongly. Or it's like either this person's pissed at you about something and it's like you guys are still arguing about it. Creatively, you guys may be very conflicted. You may have so many different ideas that it's kind of hard to channel or focus on one. But nonetheless, this is what I see. I am going to stop the reading here. I hope you took something from this reading. If you did, feel free to thumbs it up and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one.